Just over 4 years ago, manatees were considered on the way to recovery when it comes to the threat of extinction. But today, manatees are once again in crisis and on the verge of returning to the endangered species list. Joining us now is the VP of Zoological Operations and head of SeaWorld Orlando rescue team, Jon Peterson. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Jon, so why is the manatee population in crisis right now after being close to recovery such a short time ago?
Right now the manatee population's in crisis because we've got an unusual mortality event that's going on over on the east coast of Florida, which is a starvation event. And animals, especially manatees, have to migrate back to the Florida warm waters to survive. When they don't get back, they actually get into cold stress, but when they come back this year on our east coast in the Indian River Lagoon, we actually have a major issue because there's no seagrasses right now. So they're all gonna come in and there's nothing to eat. And we're having this unusual mortality event where they're dying of starvation. But here at SeaWorld, we're out there to rescue, rehabilitate, and return them. And every animal that shows up at our doors that needs help, we're bringing inside. So the manatees right now need everybody's help. They need the help to understand what's going on with the unusual mortality event and also what the public can do to help them to make sure we get this population back on track.
That's right, educating everybody. So Jon, then what is SeaWorld Orlando's Rescue Center really doing to help rehabilitate the manatee population?
We've been rehabilitating manatees since 1979. We raise orphan manatees back up and return them back out to their natural environment. And everybody asks, how do you do that? Well, it takes about 3 to 4 years when an orphan comes in, and we'll hand raise, and then we will teach them to be a manatee again. Then we have to actually release them, track them, and ensure that they're out surviving and thriving in their natural environment. And this isn't just done by SeaWorld. This takes a village to make this happen. So the MRP, the Manatee Rehabilitation Partnership, which is a group of a lot of manatee experts all coming together, work together to make sure each and every one of these animals gets everything they need before we get them back out. Now, SeaWorld is one of the 5 critical care facilities in the state of Florida for manatees, and we're the largest manatee rescue facility in the state of Florida. So what do? We go anywhere in the need. So just yesterday, I had a team that headed up to South Carolina to work in the Cooper River for a mom and calf manatee, so a mom and a baby, who actually were in cold stress. They were having a hard time because the weather changed really fast overnight and they weren't able to get to a warm water source quick enough. So our teams, along with other MRP partners, worked together with U.S. Fish and Wildlife. We're able to rescue, transport them back down here, and they're actually in one of our other back critical care pools right now, just taking a little bit of time to get a little bit warmer and let mom and baby pair back up really strong. People ask, why don't you have them out here with the other 5 that we're working on in this pool? Well, in all honesty, we need mom and baby to be mom and baby, and that's our goal. So we want them to be by themselves right now so that bonding stays. And then in a couple days after our veterinarian teams give them an okay bill of health to move into this critical care pool, then we'll move them up here with these 5, and then they'll socialize with each other again. Being able to rescue an animal is one thing. Rehabilitating is a whole nother specialty, and then returning them back out to their natural environment. That is the ultimate goal, and for me and my teams, that's the most exciting time of our job. You might see a rescue that looks really exciting, but when you know that you've put your hands onto an animal, got them back to good health, and put them back out to their natural population, and a year or 2 years later, you see that young manatee swimming with its own baby in a population that is having issues, that is the greatest day of my career. It puts the biggest smile on my face and my team's face.
So what are the types of things that your facility does in order to make that happen? Like you said, you'll rescue the manatee, and then obviously you've got to feed it, right? You've got to provide health care, so to speak. And how long does that process take while you're doing all that?
Yeah, we provide the best health care for the animals. I mean, it's interesting you ask that because every animal will take different amount of time to care for. A starvation event takes a lot of time. So animals that come in who have lost 20, 30, 40% of their body mass, to get them back into a healthy, positive energy state, we've got to get all that weight back on. That might take us 5 to 8 months in a manatee. Manatees have a very slow metabolism. They eat a lot of lettuce, a lot of vegetation, but they process it really slow. It's about 14 days from entry to exit. Now, when you're talking about an animal who's sick, you've got to get calories in. We have teams working around the clock 24 hours a day. Sometimes, you know, we have to tube feed these animals. So they'll come in, they don't want to eat. Well, it's just like in a hospital. In a hospital, they give you an IV or they'll feed you that way. In the water, we can't do that. So we'll actually put a stomach tube in and we will give them nutrition. And we might have to do that 3, 4, 5 times a day. The coolest thing is I've got probably the most dedicated and caring staff you've ever seen who will work around the clock, get done with animals, get a phone call from a regulatory who says, hey, we need you again. We will hop right back in our vehicles and head right back out for the next animal in need. Because that is exactly what we've done, what we continue to do in SeaWorld's mission. Rescue, rehabilitate, and return them every time.
And Jon, actually, and before we do leave you, and you hinted on this, and obviously your work not going unnoticed, but there has been some controversy surrounding animal welfare and practices at SeaWorld in recent years. So, I mean, just talking a little bit more how you as an organization are moving forward. We have seen it in videos, but moving forward from this day, the ongoing effort here.
You know, SeaWorld for the last 50 years has stuck to its mission to care for every sick, ill, injured animal that comes in. I've had the privilege to do this since 1997. We continue to go down this road, and I think everybody out there continues to see how great SeaWorld's rescue and rehabilitation partnerships are, how great we are at responding. And I am truly very, very proud to be able to walk with a company who, even during COVID, did not shut its doors to a single sick animal. We continue to move forward and figure out how to do it to make sure it's right for the animals and for ensuring that we allow populations like manatees to thrive again for our grandchildren and on.
All right, thank you. We've even been seeing them pop up a little bit behind you.
Yeah.
Just poke their head out and say hello and then
Yeah.
leave for the cameo. Thank you.